Hi, this is Michael Rony Mullick, and you are watching the post market show. So, it was an expiry day. We were expecting a bearish day, and that is exactly what has happened. Although we did expect the markets to open gap down because the US markets and the European markets and also the Asian markets were weak last night, but that did not happen, and that is because of the debt ceiling issue getting resolved. So, they have finally agreed upon the debt ceiling issue, and that is getting resolved as we speak. So that was a positive sentiment, and what happened is our markets opened kind of a flat. If you open up the charts, you can see markets did open kind of small gap up, but immediately it was sold into. Next candle, markets moved up. Then we talked about 18,585 acting as a very strong level of resistance, because this was taken as support previously. Markets could not break that level, and then slowly after 12 o'clock the market started falling, and we had exactly discussed this, that after 12 o'clock in the afternoon there could be a bearish downtrending day, and exactly that has happened. So you can see the markets moving down consistently and ending at the lowest point of the day. We did talk about markets should take support around 18,460, and in fact it made a low of 18,464 levels. So that is again absolutely on point. So that is Nifty for you. It came down. It was a bearish expiry. Nifty on a close to close basis is down by 0.25% or 46 points. Coming to back Nifty, this was even more bearish. So back Nifty very bearish. It opened again kind of flat, immediately got sold off, then started moving higher, and around 1:30 p.m. we did talk about 44,151 will be taking as a resistance, because that was the previous all-time high, and market did touch that level. It could not break it, and finally it came down, crashing down, we can say, because if you look at the magnitude of the fall, so markets fell almost close to 440 points in a matter of 1 hour 45 minutes. So that's a huge fall in Bank Nifty, and that happened in the exact second half after 1:30 p.m. So possibly option buyers, if they could catch this trend, they made a very good amount of money, because the put side would have spiked like anything when the market is falling like in this momentum on an expiry day. So it would have been a very good day for option buyers. Now talking about other things, we move on to the sectoral indices. Interestingly, these sectors did not get affected that much. These mid caps and small caps. Mid caps are up by 0.15%, although there was a sell-off from the day's highs, and Nifty small cap seems to be doing pretty well. Opened gap up, moved up, still 0.8% up today as well. Coming to sectoral indices, we have again kind of a mixed sector. So let's talk about sectors which did well. Nifty Pharmaceutical Index continued to move up, 1% up today as well. Nifty Reality again doing well, 1% up today as well. Nifty Media up 0.4%. Auto is up today by 0.4%, and PSU banks are doing well today, 0.59% up, but private banks are pretty weak, and also Nifty Financial Services are also looking weak, down by 0.6%. So these are the main sectors of the day which had some impact on Nifty. And if you look at the stocks for today, so it was mainly Kotak Bank, which is down 4.18% today, then ICICI Bank, Bharti Airtel. So these were the stocks which moved Nifty down significantly. On the other hand, TCS, Hindustan Unilever, Asian Paints, Apollo Hospitals, these pushed the Nifty up. But overall, it was the Nifty heavyweights which came under selling pressure, and hence Nifty is down significantly. And that is about the index movers. Coming to FII DI activities, FIIs have again become net sellers, and they have sold for 71 crore. It's not a big amount, but they have become net sellers today after a very long time. So again, interesting to see. We have to see what lies ahead. Are they concerned about a trend reversal or a bearish market? Because this is the first day they have sold after many days, so we have to keep a close eye out for FII activity in the coming days. But interestingly, DIIs who have been net sellers all these while, and they have become net buyers today of 488 crores. So net institutional flow remains positive despite the selling by FIIs. On economic front, we did talk about the European inflation data to be announced today, and it did come out. And as expected, like yesterday's France and Germany's data, the inflation rate was lower than expected. Same with the European inflation, same 6.3 percentage was the expectation. It came at 6.1, which is better than expectation, a positive sign for the markets. So this is what the economic data was, and there's the US manufacturing PMI data which came at 46.9. It is slightly lower than expectation, but that is not much, because 0.1 percentage deviation shouldn't be that much of a negative effect on US markets. Now coming to tomorrow, what we have is, it's a Friday, and we have the US unemployment rate. This is going to be important, and also non-farm payroll data. This is again important data coming out from US front, but nothing much from any other markets. So these are what to discuss. We can discuss tomorrow. Let's move on to the US markets and see how things are happening over there. So US markets right now, the US VIX is down close to 10%, 10.99, so 11%, and it continues to fall. So VIX is falling in the US markets. This is possibility to the fact that the debt ceiling issue has been resolved, and that is why the volatility index is coming down, and US markets are looking good. We are seeing some positive numbers. All three indices are in the green. S&P 500 up by 0.66%, and Dow Jones up by 0.4%, and Nasdaq up by 0.7%. So good to see US markets are in the green, and also the European markets have picked up as well. The only market I'm seeing in red are the Hong Kong market and the South Korean market. Apart from that, all markets are in the positive. German markets are especially looking very, very positive, up by 1.17%. So these are the global markets, and all of them are positive. So we have to see tomorrow what happens. Today was a bearish expiry, but what to expect tomorrow is going to be important. India VIX down by 3% today. Despite the fall, India VIX is well below 12. It is at 11.59. Crude oil prices, interestingly, has moved up by 5%. So again, a bullish engulfing candle. Engulfing candle is what we are seeing. So that has to be closely watched, because this looks like like a short-term reversal. So we have to wait and see how crude oil reacts in the coming days. And even the other metals are also up. Aluminium up by 2.13%. We see copper up by again 2%, and zinc, which was continuously falling, is up by 0.7%. Gold remains stable, and it is trying to move up again, up by almost close to 0.9% today. So I've been talking about gold being a good investment opportunity, especially this year, and it has been moving up and doing well consistently. That is good to see. Dollar index coming down by 0.5%. This is going to be interesting, because DXY coming down, this means a bullish momentum in our markets and also the other global markets. So we can expect some kind of a flat to a bullish day tomorrow, maybe. Let's see where the US markets end. That is going to be important. But looking at the global factors, dollar index, and the things, we can expect the markets to move higher tomorrow, but let us see what happens. Coming to open interest, there's nothing much to discuss, because today was the weekly expiry, so we will get more clarity tomorrow. But prima facie, it looks like things are looking bearish. Nifty is, a lot of calls have been sold around 18,500 and 18,600 levels, and on back Nifty 43,800 has the highest amount of call build up. Again, looks bearish. Both put call ratios are close to 0.65, indicating bearishness, but we have to wait for tomorrow to see, or to get a clearer picture, because today we had the expiry, so tomorrow people will be building up their position, so that has to be seen. Now Nifty's daily chart, if you see, we see two red candles, consecutive back-to-back red candles, and on an uptrend this shouldn't be the case, and looks like Nifty is back in a range. And if we talk about intraday movements, let us look at it, and Nifty seems to be taking back to the range of 18,585 on the upside and 18,460 on the downside. And as we have talked about previously as well, we have these levels to watch out for. On the downside, 330 or 330 to 350, we can take this zone of 20 points, and then 18,200 to 220 on the downside as support. 18,585 stands at a very, very firm level of resistance. Once that is broken, we can expect resistance to come around 18,650 levels. It was the Tuesday's high, and going forward, the major level of resistance upside is 18,781. So overall, expecting tomorrow to be a kind of sideways, probably because US markets are up now, and things are looking positive, but we were on a downtrend, so it can get nullified. So let's see. Tomorrow could be a sideways day, and it's being a Friday, we usually have a trending day or volatile day, but let's see tomorrow what happens. Either there's a trend reversal, or markets remain absolutely sideways. That has to be seen. Coming to Bank Nifty, let us look at the daily charts and see how things are looking. So in daily charts, again, two red candles just like Nifty, and this looks kind of strong selling coming from the higher levels. So let us move back to the 15-minute chart, and the way things are looking, 43,750 to act as the first level of support, and 44,151 as a resistance. So markets can trade between these levels tomorrow, and if that is broken, 44,480 to 500 should act as a resistance on the upside. Also, that is the all-time high level, and downside 43,470 and then 43,000. These are the levels I will be watching out in Bank Nifty. So let's see how things turn around tomorrow, and particularly US markets, they are looking positive. How it ends is going to be important. So tomorrow's I'm expecting markets to open maybe flat, or there could be a gap up, and then there could be a sideways momentum the entire day, but let's see what happens. Well, that is all from my side. Thank you for watching, and hope you have a very good night.